Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we will be reviewing Pyro on the latest release 1.4.1. I actually got a free version of this client, so some stuff might look a little different, just kind of like the GUI stuff, but other than that, everything is the exact same as Pyro. So yeah, I know this review was waited for a long time. The owner, it just took a bit to get back to me. He still hasn't really gotten back to me. I don't know if his account is still in use or whatever, but yeah, that's why it took so long. But we eventually got it, and I have it right now, and we will be reviewing it. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into showcasing the client. So starting off, to open the GUI, it is actually left control. So if we just open it right here, left control, and we can close some of this other stuff. I did change the colors of the GUI, HUD, and all of that, and I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. When you first get this client, the HUD is not the prettiest, so to fix that and make it more customizable, you just right click on the Click GUI tab in Render, and you can customize everything. The primary color, accent colors, active colors, all of that stuff right here. So change all the colors you want. I just made it to kind of fit the theme of Pyro with the orange and black and white kind of logo colors, as you can see in the thumbnail. But yeah, that is how you kind of clean up the Click GUI a little bit. But moving on to the fun features. So some of the unique fun features here they have are anchor. So what anchor does is, as the description says, pulls you to the bottom of a hole you go over. So instead of falling down, it'll kind of just teleport you down. So if we just did this and we turned it on here, anchor, it would drop us way faster than if we just had that off. And obviously you can change all of the settings on that to make it faster, slower, whatever bypasses the server you're playing on. But that is what anchor does right there. So moving on, we have Killora. So this Killora is pretty good. You can set a bind to it using the $ bind, and then say we'll make R or something, and it'll set the bind to R. So then when we do it, we will kill things. And I am jumping just because I have criticals on, just to kind of showcase the module list a little bit. So that is why I'm jumping. You can turn that off and enable it and whatever. And it also adapts to the kill cooldown, when you're swinging a sword, so you get maximum damage, which is pretty cool. You do see that in a lot of clients though now. So I don't know if it's that cool anymore, but it has that, and I think it's cool. So yeah, moving on, we have auto trap. So this just it's ton of crystal PvP stuff. So auto trap will trap a player near you in obsidian. It took me a second to read that. I don't know what I was doing. But we also have city boss. So this will mine a block by an opponent that can be city bossed. So it's just more crystal aura stuff. This client has a ton of crystal aura features. So if you guys are looking for a crystal aura client, this client definitely has a lot of unique features that not a lot of other clients have for crystal aura and all of that stuff. Next is Key Pearl. So this allows you to automatically throw a pearl from anywhere in your inventory. So when you bind it and you have ender pearls in your inventory, you can just click the key bind, and if the pearl is in your inventory right here, it'll just automatically throw it from anywhere. So it doesn't have to be in your hotbar, and you don't have to go over it and click it and stuff. So that's what Key Pearl does. It is pretty fun to use. I just don't have pearls on me, but for the sake of the review, we're just going to keep going. But that is what Key Pearl does. Next up, we have Quiver. So this automatically gives you positive effects of arrows. So pretty much what this will do is when you turn it on, when you have say you have an arrow speed or an arrow strength right in a slot of your inventory or hotbar, it'll just automatically shoot your bow, and it'll shoot your bow up so that the arrow hits you, and it'll give you all of those effects. And yeah, that's what Quiver does. So that is a pretty unique feature. I have never seen that before on a client. So Quiver right there. Self-trap and self-web. This will place a web at your feet, and then self-trap, it'll trap you in a hole so no players can get in. pretty cool stuff right there. Obviously, a lot of like crystal PvP stuff as well is used for that. Surround, so you can stop being crystalled or dying. Velocity, all of this stuff you see. Auto dupe, I'm not sure how this works, or like what dupe it uses, but auto dupe is a thing right there. I'm actually not really sure how to work that at all in Pyro, but if you guys do, definitely let me know in the comments, and you'll be helping me out and a ton of other people in the comments as well. So, auto dupe does something, I don't know. Burrow, this just attempts to place a block and rubber band you to it. So, like, say you were just running across, and you were, like, crystal PvPing or something. You place a block here, and then you, like, get over here, and then it'll rubber band you back to where you placed that block. Obviously, it is in the exploit tab, so it may not always work on all servers, but on most crystal PvP servers, I'm sure it will work on pretty much all of those, because I think that's what it's made for. And obviously, probably just doing more exploits, but yeah. Sand phase, this will allow you to phase into the sand, so you can kind of just become a hermit crab and phase into the sand, because why not? And that's cool. So, next, we have air strafe. This will allow you to strafe while in the air. So, this, it's not normally called this in normal clients, but normal clients it would be called, like, glide or something. But for Pyro, it's called air strafe. So, if you're looking for that, just find air strafe in movement. Next, we have web TP. So, this will, like, when you have a, like, cobweb down in a hole or something, and you place it, here, let me just get a cobweb. This will be a better showcase. So, you get the cobweb. Well, hold on, we need to put it somewhere. Okay, have the cobweb there. We place it, and it's not on. I just realized that. Hold on. Let's turn web TP on, and it will put us to the bottom of the web. So, just like that, it teleported us to the bottom of that web. You couldn't really see it well, so we'll just make a spot here. We'll put the web down right here, and we will jump onto it, because why not? Okay. We'll jump onto the web, and it will put us straight down. Just like that. It teleports us straight down. Obviously, you can change all of the settings here, too, and change the keybinds for all of that as well. So, that is pretty cool. It actually seems kind of useful if you're, like, even going in mine shafts or something. Obviously, that's not what it's used for, but, I mean, if you want to use it for that, then go ahead. So, next up, another unique feature that this client does have is this. I need to find it. Sky color. So, this is really cool. You can just change the sky color. So, like, we just made the sky red, and that's kind of cool. I like that a lot. So, the overworld, if we just right-click it here, say we wanted to make it a nice, like, dark blue or something. Or a light blue. That works too. But look at that. It's pretty crazy how you can just change that. It's obviously just a render thing, so this will work on, like, all servers. But it is really cool that they have this. It's not very useful, but, like, it is cool. So, I mean, like, why not have it? It's awesome. You can change the sky with a click of a button, and that's great. It'll also allow you to do it with the end, nether, and overworld as well. So if the end is just too black for you, then you can change it to like red or something. So that's pretty cool. Sky color right there. Moving on, we have all the tracers and stuff. Obviously, if you right click the tracers, you can like toggle what it traces and stuff like that. So if we wanted animals, it would put a bunch of lines on the screen because there's animals everywhere. And vehicles is like minecarts or like boats or something like that. It's just called vehicles in the tracer tab. Small shield is what is in a lot of clients now. If we just get a shield out here like this, put it in our offhand, go in first person, open the GUI again, turn on small shield, it won't get like in your way as much. So yeah, small shield is actually very helpful if you're fighting, and yeah, it takes up less of your screen. So that is pretty cool that they have that. Next is range visualizer. This shows a circle where you and your enemies can place like crystals and stuff. So obviously I would have to be at like the bedrock or something, or obsidian would have to be placed. But if you guys are looking to test out this client, I do have kind of a free version. Just join my Discord server, and if you DM me about wanting to get like a free like Pyro test thing, then just join my server and DM me, and I will get you the free version when I'm on, or whatever. So, yeah, if you guys are looking to test this and test this a little more in-depth, if you're unsure about buying it, because it is $20 for this client. So if you are unsure about buying it, I can get you a free copy to test it out and stuff like that. Moving on, we have the Hud Editor. So this, when you click it, you can move everything around. Obviously, this will make the HUD look a lot nicer as well. So you can move the inventory thing, whatever you want, the release, all this. You can also disable this. So say we wanted to disable the array list, which is over here. We just click this and it will be gone. You can also right click it, make it rainbow, do whatever you want for that as well. Next up, we have something that isn't called this in normal clients, but wall hack. So this is actually where like X-ray is located, which is kind of weird, but if you right click wall hack here, you'll see an X-ray option. So this will enable X-ray when wall hack is enabled. You can also change the opacity levels of the block when you enable it. So if we just use our keybind here, we'll just do bind wall hack, and we'll make it X for X-ray. So if we do that, it'll like gradually go through all the blocks, and you can see all the ores because I have X-ray enabled. And you can change the opacity on everything like I showed. But it is called wall hack in Pyro, so just be aware of that when you are using this client. And that is pretty much all of the like really unique features. I mean, obviously it has stash sorter because this is kind of an anarchy client. So you can sort your stashes here. I'm not really sure how this works either because I don't play anarchy a lot, but I do play it sometimes. But I don't really know how the stash finders work because I feel like you can just write down the coordinates. I don't know how helpful they are, but it is there if you do forget coordinates or don't feel like taking screenshots and stuff like that. So yeah, that is pretty much all of the unique features Pyro does have. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more awesome content, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys!